Okay, now that you have all your supplies, let's start going, all right? So the needle right here, it's a thicker needle. One side is very pointy, so be careful, okay? If you poke yourself, just go wash your hands with soap and water and you should be fine. The other side has the eye. See, it's the eye, looks like an eye, very cool. All right, now, what we're gonna do is on one end of our string, okay, I already have one knot, we're gonna have 2 knots on the end. All right, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put 1 knot around. We're gonna make sure we put it right there. Now, this is one way of knotting it, okay? Double knot there. Another fancier way, and not a must, get it? Not, okay, is the twist. Now, if there's ever a point where you need to stop this video to watch something over, go right ahead. Okay, so this is the fancy way. As I said, you don't have to do this. You can do it either way. Take your finger, pinch, go around, and then you're gonna put it in between right here. See how it's in between? I'm gonna squeeze it. Twist, just like that. See how it's all twisting? Now I'm gonna take this string. Okay, this is the tricky part. And I'm gonna go right up my thumb. You see how it's going right in there? Okay, I'm gonna take my middle finger, squeeze. See, now it's coming straight in the middle. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna pull, and I'm squeezing, squeezing. Now, ready? Magic! There's a knot. Very cool. Okay, so I got a double knot. Let's go to the other end. You like all my notes? It's very good. Important things all, by the way. Okay? All right, so we need to thread this. One way is to lick the end of your finger, twist so it's nice and tight, or whoosh, lick it with your lips. Now take it and put it right through the eye. Whoop, totally missed. Let's try again. There we go. All right, now, obviously, we want a little tail and a long tail. Just to make sure that things don't get all crazy, we're just gonna tie it once. Once, that's it, just once. Here we go. All right, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of stitches. Here I'm gonna show you about like 6 of them, okay? 5 or 6 in a couple of different ways. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna learn a running stitch, okay? A running stitch is pretty cool. And by the way, we always start from the back, coming up front. So I'm gonna pull all the way through, okay? A running stitch is little lines going back and forth, okay? We can make these long, we can make them short, but any way we decide to do them, they must be even, okay? So we have this, pretty snazzy, right? Yep. So for your practice, you're only gonna need to do a couple. I believe you only have to do 4 for everything, which is really neat, okay? So this is a running stitch. Okay, now next one, running stitch, is a back stitch. Back stitch is pretty cool, and by the way, notice I'm not gonna cut this off, okay? I'm just gonna go to the next spot up here. Here we go. Back stitch, okay? Kind of looks like the running stitch, but we gotta go back. So we're gonna start off as if we're doing the regular running stitch. Ooh, very fancy. But instead of us continue on forward, watch, we're gonna go back to where this started, right in there. Okay, and look. Ooh, it looks like a long 9. So we're gonna do another. Okay, back. And as I said, I think we have 4 here and back. Okay, very cool. Okay, so now we have 2, running and back stitch. All right, so next that we wanna do is we're gonna do a blanket stitch, all right? And we're gonna come up top. All right, this one, I know that we have to do an overstitch, but we're gonna do an overstitch and a blank stitch all up at the top, okay? So we're just still, by the way, have not undone this. And look, this is ugly. This is okay. Everything should be ugly on the background. Beautiful, ugly, good. Okay, so overstitch. Overstitches are great for if you have 2 sides together, okay? But we're gonna pretend we're not, okay? So we're gonna, we don't have anything there. We're gonna go over. Notice overstitch is just literally that, going over. And we want to do 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, 4 over stitches, okay? Now, blanket stitch. Very interesting, this one. We're doing an over stitch, but we're gonna sneak under. Ooh, pretty. Same thing. Over, sneak under. Over, sneak under. Okay, that's a blanket stitch. See, all of a sudden it's starting to look really cool. One more. Over, sneak under. Ooh. All right, we just completed 4 different stitches. We have the running stitch, the back stitch, the over stitch. By the way, remember, if you have 2 together, you can easily do the over stitch. It's a great way of combining 2 pieces of fabric together. Okay, then we have the blanket stitch. We're doing pretty good. All right, so next we need to do is, it says we need to do the hem stitch, but you know what? I honestly want to show you how to do a French knot first, okay? So we're going to take this and we're going to go straight down, just like this, see? All right, come up. All right, so as we know, we need to do all knots on the back, okay? So everything, we have ugly knot over here, we have crisscrossing all over the place, everything. So if we need to end a stitch, okay, we ran out of string. Whoops, oh no. This is gonna go on the back too. But there is a special kind of knot called a French knot, all right? French knot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, we're gonna go under a little bit, very close. See how close that's like? Really close, okay? Now all I'm gonna do is hook under it just a little bit. 1, 2. See how that? 2. Okay, bring it all the way up. Oh no, my string came off. That's okay. Tie this down. Oh no, it didn't come out as clean. Well, actually, this is a great opportunity to show you what happens if something doesn't come out right. What you would do is if it didn't come out right, you would have to pull this out. So I'm gonna just undo this, all right? So let's see. Oh my heavens, this looks like this is a little bit more intense than normal. Okay, so as I said, what we're gonna do is if we mess up, we just undo it. See, kind of goes with music. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so let's try that again. Take 2. All right, we're gonna put this back on. Here we are. See, pull that through. Okay, that is not beautiful. Let's try it again. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right, we're gonna go through and we're gonna tie this on. Remember, you don't want it to get away from you. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Hook under just a little bit, okay? Pull, 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 pull. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Pull this through. I'm gonna take that little knot and we're gonna push, 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 push. Keep going. This knot, by the way, for those of you who are having difficulty, like myself, is not one of the easier knots to do. There we go, all right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and now sew it back. It's a knot on the wrong side, okay? An easier way, by the way, is to actually make a knot and sew the wrong way and clip it really close, okay? That is one way. So this is a knot. Beautiful French knot. I think you're gonna do 2 of them, okay? Even if you can just master one of them, that's awesome, okay? All right, so the end. We're almost to the end, almost to the end. We're gonna do a hem stitch, okay? Hemming is if you're in the middle and you need to add a piece of fabric, pretend we're adding fabric on the middle, okay? And it just basically looks like little staples, okay? So I'm gonna go over here, 1, little staples, as if I had like staples, see? Little staples, just that. 1, 2. Oh my heavens, these are little. Another, and then I'm gonna go 1 more, okay? Awesome. All right, so we have just gone over the running stitch, the back stitch, the over stitch, the blanket stitch, okay? We did a French knot and we did the hemming stitch. Last but not least, a knot. Okay, how to end a piece of string, because you're like either ran out or you're done, okay? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna go under a piece of string, whatever's closest to you. Oh my heavens, it's not behaving. Under, around, pull, knot. That's it. Clip. Either get a new string or you're done, okay? And that is how to do several different stitches.